So if you guys didn't know, I've always wanted to do YouTube for a very long time, and I'm saying like as long as I can pretty much remember because I grew up, watching YouTube and all that, and as a kid, I've always wanted to do YouTube because I just thought it'd be cool. I never really thought it'd ever be a thing where I would do that and kind of have that be like my job or anything. No, as a kid, I never thought of it as a job. I've always thought of it as something cool to do because it'd be fun to make videos and have people watch it and all that and kind of, grow and all that. And soon, once I found out, that could be a job, I remember I had this, thought of always wanting to do it, earlier on when I was a kid because I just always thought it would be cool to be able to just play video games as like a job, because obviously as a little kid, never really thought about working like an actual job or anything, or didn't really realize YouTube was not like the average job because I was just a little kid. And I always thought it was cool because I would always see all these people play through games and put like, Plants vs. Zombies, Super Mario Brothers, you know, Minecraft, just all of these different games out here. And it's always made me want to make content for a very long time. And I remember I never made content because I just didn't have like this stuff, that could help me make content until I got to college. And, once I got to college, I was like, you know what, I want to see what I can do and start learning how to make videos and all that. And of course, I've already mentioned that that was all on another channel. It didn't work out, so I started over with this channel, and now here I am. It's kind of working out for the most part, and it's honestly made me really happy because because when I was a kid, I've always wanted to do this, and the fact that I've gotten this far and got up to this point has really made me happy, and especially my inner child, because obviously as a kid, I always wanted to do this. But of course, the style of YouTube that I was always wanting to do, can only work for so long, which is why I've kind of switched to, mainly commentaries and just kind of sticking to Minecraft and like also like sometimes, starting to get into editing down the videos, like cutting it down so that it sounds better. Because back then it was all unedited gameplay videos, which is something I wish I could always do, but never gonna work out in this around this time. Like nowadays the classic like let's plays, where you just sit there, you record, you put up to like 10 different parts of a game or more, or it's like, oh, like there's like 50 parts, of a game playing to the entire game. It doesn't work like that anymore. Times have clearly changed, but I'm still grateful for the opportunity to be able to do this. And I'm doing the best that I can to, you know, try and start to edit and kind of take my time with it and start to put a little more effort in trying to find better, topics to talk about and trying to get my YouTube channel back on track because my watch hours, man, I'm getting so close to like the 4,000, it's kind of crazy. And I think the worst part though is that my watch hours actually went down yesterday and kind of worried me because I was like, man, I gotta get back on track because I'm getting so close to getting this channel fully monetized. I really want to make it there, to get this channel fully monetized and keep growing the channel because it'd be so cool to get there. And, I'm trying the best that I can to get there, but sometimes it's hard to upload all the time. Like, it's a little hard, but also I want to make it, to that full monetization, kind of figure things out and just kind of see, how to do things, here on YouTube and how the monetization stuff works and all that. Because I've been doing this for some time now, and I get that some people like keep telling me like, oh, don't give up. I don't want to give up. I want to keep doing this. But sometimes it gets hard because once you see the watch hours get taken away, it really kind of hurts because it's like, man, I worked so hard all this time and now the watch hours are going down pretty quickly. And it's kind of annoying because it's like, man, I'm so close to the end and my watch hours are just draining like crazy. And I don't know. Like, obviously, maybe live streaming more would help, which I think if I do more live streams, I think that would probably help in general because, let me tell you guys, I stopped doing live streams as often and, well, the channel's kind of been hurting a little bit from it, so I should probably try and live stream a bit more. But it was kind of hard to because, well, I was too busy, with with work because I started working a bit more again, and like that's cool and all, but man, I really wish I could like get this channel back on track, like seeing the direction it was going in, for the like these past couple months. I really looked like I was gonna hit the 4,000, but now, a year ago today, around this time, my channel started kind of going off, and well, this time now, my channel is not going off like it did last year, and well, it's making it a bit harder to, grow fast and kind of be a little successful here. So, I'm just trying the best that I can to, like, get stuff out there, get the watch hours up, because obviously I want to hit the 4,000 watch hours. I just know it's a little hard sometimes. But yeah, I really am doing what I can. Like, obviously the live streams help a lot, so, I really want to live stream again. But, it's just some days, like I even make unedited videos because it's like, oh, I gotta make my video, put it up, and I gotta go to work. Like, I don't have time sometimes, Or they'll ask me to come in, and it's like, fine, like I'll go in because I really want the hours. So it's like, kind of tough sometimes because I really like want to keep focusing on YouTube, right? But it's just hard sometimes because I'm just doing a bunch of other things and I have to do things here at the house, and it's just like, I don't know. There's a lot of things going on here. Like, it just kind of is tough, because I just wish I could really like focus on YouTube like all the time, but it's hard. It really is hard because it would be easier, with my situation. Because here's the thing, I share a room, so I can't really like record all the time, so that kind of really limits me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could do live streams, but when it comes to recording, like, obviously it's a bit harder. I don't know, it's just really hard to do things sometimes, and I really wish that things were easier for me, in terms of being able to just actually have the time to record. And, like, I really want to start recording videos, to probably record ahead of time so I actually have the time to cut them down and edit them and all that, but it's just kind of hard because, like I said, it's just hard to find time to record. So, I don't know, like, it's just really annoying because I know I could definitely do more if I was in a better situation. But I don't know, I just really wish I could do something else. I just hope that soon, maybe, my YouTube will actually get back on track, and start getting into a better spot again like it used to. Because last summer I was hitting like at least 400, 500 views like per video. And now I'm just kind of back down to like barely hitting like what 200 now. And I definitely feel like maybe it is due to people kind of being like not wanting to watch that kind of content anymore. And it's cool. Like, I understand, right? People get bored of just like the same like classic YouTube style videos, but it may be even just my Minecraft stuff. But like, here's the problem, guys. You know, if I'm playing Minecraft and all that, making Minecraft videos, the biggest problem with being a smaller creator is the fact that you can't really switch things up, because if you switch things up, then you'll kind of screw yourself over, and that's not fun, because it's like, well, I kind of wish, that wasn't the case, because, I would love to do different games and a bunch of different stuff, but YouTube's algorithm will just screw my channel over, and I hate it, because it doesn't feel like I have enough freedom here to grow, and it really makes me mad, because like, I would love to just do it, make whatever I want, but of course, since I'm aiming for full monetization, I need people to watch the videos and all that, which is why I stick to Minecraft. But it's so hard because it's like, if I'm not making Minecraft, people aren't gonna really watch it, and YouTube's not gonna recommend my stuff because my channel is mainly Minecraft. It makes me so mad because I would love to do something different, but it's just not really possible, not really easy to do so, because obviously the algorithm will screw me over, and I hate it because it's so hard to kind of have some like creative freedom here on YouTube, because if I'm trying to like get monetized, it gets hard because obviously YouTube will screw me over. And if I start doing things completely different, right, or play a different game, do just different stuff, YouTube will just kind of screw me over. And it kind of makes me mad because it's like, I wish I could do something else, but it's so hard because YouTube will not allow it. Like, that's the worst part about being a smaller creator, especially since I'm so close to getting monetized. I don't want to ruin my chances of getting to it, and it makes me so mad because I wish I could have more creative freedom. I really do, and I want to get monetized. But once I get monetized, maybe I'll start leaning more into that creative freedom, but it kind of sucks because it's like, even if I'm monetized, right, and I start doing things differently, I just think YouTube will still screw me over. Like, it really is so annoying because I really wish I could do more. Like, different things. Have more creative freedom without YouTube screwing me over because it would be so much fun to be able to do something else, but I'm just kind of stuck here on Minecraft, and it kind of sucks because it's like, I really, really wish I could just do some different things, you know? But yeah, like with me saying all that, that really like comes to show though, it's like I really do want to do this a lot more. Like I have always wanted to do this, but you know, I've always wanted to be able to have the option to do different stuff, but like without being able to do things like differently, have creative freedom without getting screwed over, you know, kind of sucks that I won't be able to just have fun with it, you know? And like since I'm so close to getting monetized, I've been kind of trying to focus more on trying to get there because I want to actually hit it. That's been a goal that I've been wanting to hit for so long now, and like I want to hit that. But once I hit that, I can finally, you know, kind of chill, not worry about getting monetized. Like I finally hit it, you know. But it's just so hard because it's like I want to do something different, but then I know I won't hit monetization if I don't do it, and it's like it's honestly one of the worst feelings I've had so far here on YouTube, and it's really stressing me out because now with my watch hours going away, I'm trying to do anything I can to see if I can get people to watch the content and, you know, get there because it's like I want to just hit monetization so that I can finally just kind of start experimenting more. You know, now that I'll have to focus on just doing one thing because obviously I know YouTube might still mess with my channel, but like I just want to actually achieve full monetization first, you know? But I don't know, guys. It's just weird, you know? It sucks, but it is what it is. But anyways, I just really wanted to rant and just talk about YouTube and, you know, just me always wanting to do YouTube and kind of telling you guys, you know, some things I'm really kind of feeling about YouTube because I am passionate about this. I really am. But it's just sometimes it's hard. But yeah, anyways, that's gonna be it for this video though, you guys. If you guys made this far into the video, I hope all of you guys enjoyed and thank you all for listening and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye, guys.